Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about motivation and consistency and why I am so motivated to make games and why do I enjoy it and ups and downs, and I know what you're experiencing right now. It's pretty hard, life is hard, everything is hard, and I get that a lot. So it's normal to feel ups and downs, and I'm going to tell you a couple of the things that I do. It's kind of a hack, a personal hack, and that is, it's pretty simple. I mean, all I do is finish work. I try to finish as many tasks as I can every day. I'm consistent, I'm looking back, and I say, okay, what did I finish yesterday? What am I working on today? And what do I have to work for the whole week? So I think the key here is that you want to see changes. You always want to be moving. You always want to be finishing work. You always want to be showing people off what you're doing. So I think that's one of the key things is make sure that you're always generating content. And you might not be a marketer, you might not have that mentality in the beginning, but it's very important. Like I am so passionate about showing my work. I really love, going into Unity, creating art, creating a game, and as simple as it can be, and then showing it off. I think one of the things that I enjoy the most is when a completely stranger comes up and say, Dilmer, I love what you created. And then I look back at how I started back a few years ago. I look at what I have right now, and it's amazing. Like, I'm so excited. Like, every morning I wake up and I work on my side projects. I work on my studio. I'm here creating content. I'm telling everybody what I'm doing. I love that. You have to have that passion. You have to carry that passion with you. And not everybody has it at the beginning, but once you find it, and I found it when I started making games, I couldn't believe that I could actually come up with an idea, something that was in my head, and all of a sudden get it out to a million of people. Of course, not a million of people download my games, but you get the point, is that you have the opportunity to put something that you imagine at one point. And when you're growing up, that's what I used to believe. It's like, how can I make something like this in the future? And I think that was my dream. My dream was to make games when I grew up, and now I'm making games, and now I'm getting those ideas. My kids are seeing those ideas, and that to me is like so powerful that I couldn't see myself doing anything else other than making games, making apps, making the user experience, having somebody use my games, having somebody talk about my games in social media, having a guy come in and actually clone my games. That's I gotta be honest with you. I got so depressed when I found out a couple of people actually clone my game, and then years later it actually became something. I'm not saying clone my games. I don't want you to clone them, even though they're pretty easy to make. But what I'm saying is, that's a reward for me. Like, I see other people trying to create the art that I came up with, and that's my passion. Like, I can see that people like it. That's what you gotta build your brand, keep creating, keep shipping games, and then stay motivated and do it. Don't do it for the money. I mean, the money is important. We gotta make money, but you gotta love it. You gotta have the passion. You gotta have the passion to wake up every day. You gotta have the passion to stay late. Like, a couple of days ago, I was working on at 3 a.m. and I was so awake. I had a couple of cups of coffee. Not that I wasn't excited. I was tired, but I was pretty hyped. Not because of the coffee, but also because of the motivation. So what I want to tell you here is enjoy the journey. You gotta enjoy the journey. You gotta enjoy everything that you're making, every little thing that you add, every little animation. Even if it's something really small and you're just adding value every day. There are days when I'm working only 30 minutes, I'm working an hour. Other days I work the entire day, like today is Sunday, and I'm making sure that I'm generating content for everybody in the game development community, or the startups that are trying to find out what do they do when they get started. So be passionate, keep working on it. It's not gonna happen overnight, but what I want you to do is actually sit down and then look at what you have to finish tomorrow. What do you have to work on tomorrow? Today is Sunday, and one of those days that I actually look back for the entire week and I say, okay, what did I complete? What am I happy about? Why I didn't like? And then also looking at where I can improve, what books I have to read, what people do I need to meet, like be excited. Like this is a process. Like the worst thing that can happen that I really never wanted to happen is, you know, grow old and look back and say, man, I didn't do it. I was afraid of doing it. I was afraid of being in front of people. I was afraid of actually not shipping my game. Why didn't I ship it on time? So like, you know, do it now. Right now is what's important. What, you know, what happened, who talks about you, if people don't like you, don't be afraid. Just get it out there. You know, get people to see it. It might get cloned. It's gonna happen. You know, a lot of people ask me, so why are you sharing so much information about your work? Aren't you afraid that they're gonna clone it? I'm like, I don't care. That's not what I'm doing this for. If they want to clone it, they want to steal the idea. Well, steal the idea. What I'm excited about is actually sharing it to everybody. I want people to tell me, Dilmer, this sucks. This is really bad. Oh, why don't you change this? Because that information is gold. That information is what you have to be capturing. Take notes. You know, if somebody tells you the mechanic sucks, the control doesn't work, take as many notes as you can, and then improve your game. Do another iteration, get another iteration, you know, and at some point, and make sure that you don't let that go for years, 3 months, the max, that's my rule for every game, is, you know, ship it, get it out there, have people download it, and enjoy the process, enjoy the journey. That's really all I have to say. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you again. Dilmer Valecillos. Bye-bye.